Knights of the Old Republic, number 12. If I could touch you, I would tear you apart. You were hired to watch that human, not kidnap him. 3 days we watched him. He never did anything special. He's not going to do anything, you fools. He's special because of who he is. All the preparation, all we're paying you. How could you foul up so quickly? If this is so important, why don't you do it yourself? It's so important I can't do it myself. This is one trap. There are others to set, but now you've made the situation on Telerath a mess. The banker will be missed tomorrow, but you can't set him free either. He'll tell everyone what you've done. So what do you want us to do now? Nothing. I have to consult with my colleagues on an alternate plan. It's night here. It'll be a while. Stand by. It's night here too. Well, sleep on it. No, you won't. I don't sleep, so nobody sleeps. Stay where you are, and don't do anything. She'd be a happier person if she got more sleep. I'd be happier if you shut your maw. What are you talking about maw for? If she was here, she'd swat you in the head. I'm not talking about your maw. You're deaf as well as stupid. Grabbing the banker was your idea. Now Stripeyhead might not pay us. Pay you, I mean. We got half up front, and that's my half. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Ugh. You watch the prisoner. I'm going for a drink. Zane, we've been looking everywhere for you. Griff, I'm glad you're here. Those Athorians have my father. The guys that took our banker also have your father? The banker is my father. What, Arvin? Arvin Carrick, father of 5, including 1 fugitive. Your father? You told me your father had a dead-end job at a nowhere bank. Telerath ain't exactly nowhere. I don't understand it either. I'm just telling you. I wonder if my mom and sisters are here, too. Jeriel, did he mention a woman named Reva? No. But your father? Here? Now? That's an incredible coincidence. This kind of stuff keeps happening to you. Maybe I need to take you to a casino. I don't know. Have any of my coincidences been good? But it doesn't make sense. I mean, why would anyone want to kidnap my father of all people? To get to you? No, I can't believe that. No matter how badly my masters want to catch me, Jedi hiring bounty hunters, I can't imagine any resorting to that. And targeting families is just beyond the pale. Oh, and killing Padawans is right there on the good Jedi to-do list. Maybe they thought this would flush you out. It's amazing that we looked into your dad ourselves before the trap was set. I guess the Force is with me. Yeah, like a bad rash. Listen, the Mumo brothers, did they get a good look at you? Just the back of my head, when they knocked me down. How are we going to find them? Like I said, I know about these guys. If there's a 10 on this planet selling a mind-numbing substance, count on them to smell it. Let's hit the last resort. There might be a way to salvage this job after all. Barkeep, give me something tall, frothy, and life-threatening. Speaking of which, hello. You used to work to Valis Ying, right? You're one of the Mumos. I'm the Mumo as far as it's your business, and your business is to be someplace else if you want to live. Barkeep, one of those for my good friend. Sad thing what happened to Valius. Had his hands on a pretty big bounty, that Zane Carrick. I bet every bounty hunter in the galaxy is on the lookout for that guy. Stick to things that concern you, like leaving. Oh, this does concern me. Maybe you know there's a Snivian traveling with Zane Carrick. I'm him. You don't say. Yep, Talrast's just filthy with Carricks today. There's the one I've got and the one you've got. What do you know about? My Carrick's worth a lot more, I bet. No, 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 we're only being paid for the banker. Yeah, but you don't want the banker to bank. You want the banker for bait. Well, it worked. Zane Carrick is here. He's in my ship right now. How could he be here? We haven't even put out word we've got his father. He's a Jedi. No, he's a dark Jedi. They see everything. I've heard that. And he's here now, and he's willing to trade himself for your hostage. Wait a minute. That Jedi lady just wants us to say when Zane Carrick shows up. A Jedi lady? Well, that'd be either the blindfold or the bad attitude. Listen, Del. I'm Dob. Whatever. The Jedi's trying to swindle you. Sure, pay the professional a pittance for the banker and surveillance, while she takes the prize for herself. The nerve. What would a Jedi want with a bounty? Do you know what they pay those guys? The salary, Dob. Just want to eat, just like, Jedi want to eat just like everyone else. That makes sense, I think. Doesn't matter, though. Del's probably talking to the pointy-head lady now. But they don't know what you know, Dob. That Zane Carrick's already here. This is perfect. Barkeep, take this hatchling away and bring its parents. Dob, you've got the makings for a big score here. It's a chance to break out. Even maybe break out on your own. Huh? Your brother doesn't know Zane Carrick is here. I don't see why he deserves a cut. It'd just be you, Dob. I don't want a commission for the idea. Wait, why would you... Your drinks, sir. Oh, you take mine. I forgot I have to take my medication. You know, Del doesn't manage money well. This is the best thing for him. He eats too much when he has his own money. Think of his health. And he keeps cheating me at Pazak. It's the only way he'll learn. Hey, ain't there a bounty on you? A paltry pittance, not even worth your time. But if it'll make you feel better, after you take away Zane Carrick for the bounty, I'll let your brother have a chance at me. Fair enough? That sounds fair, I think. Here's the deal. We're in the Mumo Willwall, 3 aisles over. Be outside with the Jedi in an hour, and keep a low profile. Then I'd better get moving. Since I brought it up, would you pay a commission for the idea? At the location, I'll have to take the overland route. I don't think you'll have any trouble beating him there. Actually, I could go by Corellia and still make it. That's one hammered head. Actions have left us no alternative. The whole reason for bringing the boy's father to Telarath was that outsiders would have been too visible in Carrick's world. Here, you could have watched indefinitely for Zane Carrick to contact his family, but now you've ruined everything. Arvin knows we were watching him, and he's seen me. You can't let him go. My associates want to wash their hands of this raised ship as soon as your brother returns and wait in orbit. I'm on special assignment to the Chancellor, but I'll be in your neighborhood in a couple of days. I'll rendezvous with you then, and we'll take care of the Arvin Carrick problem once and for all. Okay, Master Rana, you just moved to the top of my list. Dad! Zane, what are you doing here? Cleaning up another of my messes, it seems. Keep it down. Is Mom here too? No, she's back home with the kids, getting packed to move. Move? What are you doing here anyway? The transfer came out of the blue. It was a few weeks after we heard about you. All that time working without notice, and then just like that, a move to the corporate crown jewel. Just like that. Dad, that offer, what? You don't think they noticed me on my own? No, your mother and I figured it had something to do with what happened to you. Since the news about you got out, it's been kind of hard at home. I figured they were trying to give me a fresh start somewhere else. Who owns your bank now? It's a consortium. Addiscore, Circa Corporation, the Dre Trust. Wait, the Dre Trust? Yeah, they just bought in. Clunk. What? Later. I need to get ready to do my thing. I think your other host has just remembered where he parked. Dad, you never asked me what I did, what they said I did. No, we never asked. We know you didn't do it. Dad? And if you did, well, it was probably something you had to do. Let's go. I've always wanted to watch you work. Where have you been? I've been thinking. I need to take the prisoner for a walk. What for? Stripes just called. She says we've got to raise ship right now. The banker goes with us. Well, she can wait. I say I need to walk the banker outside for a minute. He's a human. If they don't get exercise, they die. That's it. It's the middle of the night. What are you trying to... Hey, Dob. Who's that? Dob, I got the Jedi here. Bring the banker before your brother sees. Touch me again, Snout, and I'm going to chop that paw off and attach it to LB. You owe me, Mumble Chops. Besides, Jeriel said she'd never pretend to be a Jedi again. What's going on? What are you trying to pull? Nothing. It's just a couple of spice heads acting crazy. Go back to sleep. Tell you what, let me walk the banker and I'll get rid of them. No, you don't. We're leaving now. Ow! You assassin. So that's it, is it? It's Bogdan all over again. I didn't do it. It flew up and hit you on its own. Like this? Smash. Ow. Let go. Or let's go. Don't you need to do any more? Don't you brainwash them or something? Nope, nothing to work with, really. Later. It's good to meet you, Marn. And your droid there. LB, don't make him get up. He's one of the new kind of droids that doesn't like to move. Well, the good news from the office is I haven't been missed yet. I shouldn't have any problem going to work and processing the Baron's or Camper's request. That'll unlock his account. My account. Your account. Then I'll cash you out and have a security droid deliver it here in hard currency. You know, kid, I think I hired the wrong Carrick. I never had an inside man at a bank before. And you don't now. He's giving us what we came here for, and that's all. I'm not sure how long your dad should stay here anyway. If the bank really sent him here to be bait for me, I don't get that. Bankers, working with rogue Jedi? Rogue Jedi besides you, I mean. I have an idea. Dad said one of the co-work owners of the bank is the Dre Trust. That's Lucian Dre, my former master. Wait, Lucian's one of those Dre's? He's got money? Yes and no. The Dre's were turning out profits long before they started turning out Jedi. Every time a Dre was knighted, the markets shook. But the Order needs recruits, and having some from the elites sends the message that Jedi can come from any walk of life. Lucian's father Barrison hit on the compromise. The Dre Trust keeps the fortune together, making money for charitable causes, while keeping it safe should any non-Jedi heirs come along, but Lucian shouldn't have any interest over how the trust is run, right? No, he shouldn't, but it would explain a lot, don't you think? I think I should have run off with Luthien instead of you. You're broke. That reminds me that now that you're getting all this money, Griff, pay me. Ah, you just said the Jedi weren't into the whole material thing. I'm a henchman, not a Jedi. I hench, you pay. Now, pay me. There's nothing left to believe in anymore. Here's this amount. This amount seems fair. Griff, my hand slipped. This has all been very hard on my nerves. Here, I want my share transferred electronically to this person on Terrace. That might be hard. Terrace is still under siege by the Mandalorians. If it is, then money's going to be more important now than ever. Make it a drought for as much as hard currency as this will buy, from whatever bank's still operating. I should be able to do that. What then? Then you need to call your management and tell them you've had a change of heart, that you want to go somewhere else. Take a look. There? It's the only way. I'm not sure how far this conspiracy goes, but this is near someone I still think I can trust. They'll have a harder time moving against you there. I have a lot to do before this is over, and I need to know you're all safe. I'm sorry this has affected you. I know it's not what you had in mind for yourself. I could say the same thing to you, but we're a family. We'll make it through together, even if we're apart. May the Force start doing whatever it's supposed to do, I guess. 1 week later. I'm sorry our world doesn't offer much in the way of financial opportunity, Arvin Carrot. I must admit, I was surprised to hear of your request. Trust means a lot in banking. Zane always spoke of you as someone he felt he could trust. And while his mother and I can't explain what he's accused of or why, we're as interested in this search for him as you are, and we're sure you'd like to keep us close. In case something happens, of course.
Of course. Even the Jedi Academy of Tatooine has finances to manage. Vandar Tokar is honored by your presence. You and your family are welcome here, for as long as you like.